This video is about my Chameleon Set 2 colors. There's only 5 of them. They shift in 2 angles. So this one here, green blue, blue purple, purple red, red green, and green gold. I hope you can see how those red gold, not red green, sorry, red gold. They look kind of like foils when they dry. The particles are very fine, so they don't feel like glitter at all. This gold one is absolutely stunning. I've been pre-soaking these for 5 minutes. I like to use a little water bottle like that so that I can keep from contaminating these instead of going into the water jar. You can see how the particles are so fine, but they float on the surface. So if I'm going to add more water, I like to do it with the bottle. This gold green is just stunning. It pops like nothing else you've ever seen. I like to use this for outlines, borders, if I'm doing something that's like a black work piece. Gold is really nice against that black. Depending on how thick you make it, it can be completely opaque and dry that way. Let's look at this red gold one. This one has a really subtle effect. These color shifts are really nice if you've got something like a piece of artwork you're going to hang in a hallway, so you can see the color shift as you walk to and away from it. Or if you've got an object that you want people to delight with while they touch it, like the books I make. People can't stop turning them over and over in their hands to see all the different ways the lights affect. You can see how that looks on black. Just stunning. Or if I'm doing a piece of artwork that I want to make it look like it's even moving, I'll use these colors on top of, say, like a fire or something that is supposed to have water on it, like a rose petal. That iridescent color shifting just really makes the piece stand out. This is the purple red. You can see, depending on how thick you put it, covers up those black lines. Very smooth paint. And these again I like to mix with other colors if I want a more subtle effect. Here's the blue purple. Oops, I didn't dry off my brush right. That's okay. I'll just mix it some more. Happy little accidents, as the happy painter says. You see that on the black. Just stunning. And then this blue-green one, the green-blue, so delicate of a color shift. And the particles are just super fine. The shimmer on it is spectacular. Depending on how thick you put it, it's sheer. These are cosmetic pigments, so they're super fine, highest quality. I figure if it's meant for the human skin, it's got to be really good on a canvas, right? I did this one a little earlier so that you can see what it looks like when they're dry. It's almost like a foil stamp, but without the hard edges of the stamp because we used a brush to apply it. Very smooth, almost feels satiny touching it. Here's a piece I did all over white so that you can see when you use it sheer, that color pop. That gold in the middle is just stunning. This is an uncoated sheet, and I have not put any coating on top of these paints. Here's a piece that I made that has a coating on top. You can see this color here, this color here, and this gold here, this one here. It's covered with this nice satin, thick glossy varnish, applied with a spray. If I were to take a varnish, it could re-wet if I used a brush. When the brush moves across it, it could re-wet that paint because these are watercolor, so you don't want to let any friction happening when you're applying any kind of liquid. So a spray varnish works perfectly. It just gently lays on top and builds up over several coats, and then it's all protected. Let's see what that looks like as the light shifts, I hope. And that is the Chameleon Set 2 colors.